People all like him. Why he chose his game? Something about that power song and the sound runs through my veins. Just the smell of the tune.
You know, friends, I gotta be honest. That's a sharp corner. Take that out. Years ago, I said to myself, I just want to drive around in my pickup with my power saws and climbing gear and just work hard, make a living, make people smile, have fun. Very simple. That's all. I didn't want to work for the man. I'm not a 9-to-5er. I'm not a mill worker. I knew that. I'm not a punch the clock guy. I've known that my whole life. I know that sounds crazy, but I've known it. So here I am. Yesterday, I get some crazy requests. A guy needs a 4-foot cut down the middle of an 8-inch beam. 3 of them. He's building a bus stop, and they've got metal cylinders that the wood is going over top of. Okay, so bring it on, I said. Let's do it. I said I was nervous, and I did punch through a couple times. I'll be honest, I did. I poked out the wood a couple times. I'm hard on myself. I wish I didn't, but I did. I was too careful. I think that was the problem. But anyways, the long and the short. A guy gets my name, I guess, on the internet. He saw me on YouTube. So I'm going up to cut some maple trees. Apparently there's a couple big ones. It's on a farm. So here we go. Another adventure. The BBR experience. I'll see you on the stump, friends. Hey, bud.
How you doing, man?
Good. I was just plugging the camera in.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we'll get some footage, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you can back right down there and
Perfect.
Assess it and see what you want. Get that chair out of your way.
Nice old pickup.
Yeah, it's my nephew.
Oh, yeah, 1 ton.
Yeah, he's got 1 ton down in Vig in Souk.
Yeah,
And, the one brother's using the cab, the other brother's taking the box.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love the old 1 ton. Yeah.
Want me to shut the gate while you're in here? Yeah. You're the expert. I figure you.
Yeah, no, I realize now they're right there.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, shut the gate, bud.
Sure.
Well, first of all, fucking
It's
awesome meeting you.
nice
man.
to meet you too,
Fucking,
buddy.
I watch you guys on Axeman all the time.
Oh,
man.
did it?
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Thanks. So here we are.
Okay, I'll,
Okay, friends, so, oh yeah, look at the weight. So I guess we're going back this way. It looks like, ooh, my. Okay, well, there's 3 trees here. Doesn't look like we're going that way, because that's the neighbors. Oh my, that's a lot of weight. We're gonna have to get that excavator maybe in behind there and see if he can push. Holy smackers, that's a lot of weight. Oh dear. I may have to get a rope in this thing. I didn't bring climbing gear, so we may have to figure something out here. That's a lot. And there's his house. Wow, that's a lot of weight. This isn't an issue. But I'll tell you what is an issue is this. See this? Steel. And this. Yeah, it's not pretty, I'll be honest. This is pretty sketchball. I wish I had brought maybe some climbing gear to put something in it. And there's the other one down there, and there's the other one down there, and there's the other one down there, and it too is leaning back. So we got. I didn't bring climbing gear, friends. He said I could fall it, so I just didn't bring it. He said I could fall it, so I thought, well, that's my mistake. I probably should have brought climbing gear. I mean, I've got a rope, which is the nice thing, and we can get in here. And once we get up, we'll be able to pull that. That's a lot of weight, friends. Those are huge limbs, and there's no limbs really on the front side to speak of. You see what I'm saying? It's all back, and the house is right there. So look at this tree. I want to show you this up close. This is what we're dealing with when you come in blind. So he's got a pretty good ladder. We might be able to get up a ways here with this. So here's this tree. Look at this. So here we go, and instantly, boom, boom, boom. Like, I mean, there's a ton of weight right in here, all in here. So I've got to get up quite a ways to get a rope in this thing. I don't know if this ladder is going to do it. We'll have a look at it. And then this thing has to get completely cut right up, attached to that little 12,000 pound hoe. And then once it's cut up, it'll pull this no problem. But wedges ain't gonna do much. But with the combination of wedges and that, we should be okay. So that's an extender. Yeah.
Where do you want this baby?
I think what we'll do with that, axe here. Okay, friends, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pluck this middle one out of here. I don't have climbing gear. This thing is, as you can see, it's all weighted out the back. It's just, we've already looked at it. I showed you. I won't beat up a dead horse, but it needs major coercion. But I believe in that little machine down there. I believe in that 11,000 pound machine. That thing's got a lot of stank. When you dig that blade in the dirt and tie it to that hole, and you get this thing all cut up, it's going to be hard back, but we'll get it. That tree will not pull us. So, but in order to do that, I want to get this done first, and just get, because I know I can get this stuff with the rigging I got. So I'm just going to go up and chop some of this out of the way. Pull limbs.
Hold that ladder for you.
Right.
You can go a little higher.
But she's not gonna have any shade on her house anymore, so.
No, she's not. She's going to cook.
Oh yeah, I said, probably should what you wish for. I'll just hold the base here.
Yeah, you just keep her steady for me. I'll get up as high as I can.
Okay, man, I got the base here, bud.
We'll get some purchase on this old girl. It's all we need, just a little. I mean, I'd like more, but it'll be enough. But it won't be enough on that other one, I don't think. Unless, you know, we might get lucky here. I only need to get to about there, so we'll see. So friend, good morning to you. I hope everybody's doing well. It's beautiful here. We've got finally a little bit of nicer weather. You can see behind me, the sun's kind of blasting through. It's kind of nice. It's Friday morning. Happy Friday to you. I know people that have those jobs that they work Monday to Friday or Monday to, you know, the long weeks. Friday's a nice day for everybody. It's a nice day for everybody, no matter what you're doing. It's Friday. I'm here with an interjection with some good news and a little bit of information. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But my wife says to me, "Why are you surprised? You're an amazing healer, and I've seen this time and time again with you." She says, "Friends, I'm going to be honest. I'm not maximizing this. This scared me. It scared me because I'm feeling so strong right now." And I went down and I thought, oh, here we go. You know, like I get going and I start feeling good, and then bang, something happens. Kind of a pattern with me through the years. Not terribly, but a little bit. You know, and that's just my personality. I get going but anyway, I'm really pleased with what's going on here. I'm coming out of this not bad. I've been icing like crazy, keeping it up, got the tensor out. I was up on it quite a bit yesterday, but I was just very careful. But so friends, going forward on this tree job and going forward on most tree jobs, I've realized that there's a lot of folks in the comment section who come here, just come here to this channel to learn and to be entertained. We call it edutainment. Hogan made that word up years ago, and I love it. So I explain things when I'm going here. So if you're not into listening to the explanation, I make it as most entertaining as I can, but it's up to you what you're going to do. You're going to flip through, but I do urge you, if you're interested in my thought process and what's actually happening in the video, listen to what I'm saying. Don't bypass the interjections. Don't bypass the little things. I go back and forth from GoPro footage to the camera footage. It's an opportunity here to pick up some things that you can put in your own toolbox. So we've been doing this for years, talking about the way I do stuff, but more so nowadays. I like to explain what I'm doing, and there's some good little tidbits. These are trees that I don't know, again, I don't want to sound like, oh, but not a lot of people follow these trees. Especially tree guys, they'll climb it and dismantle it, and it becomes a whole different escapade than usually what I do. So these are opportunities to see that this size of rope will work for this or that. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's go forward and get this thing on the ground. Okay, friends, we got preloaded about 20 feet right there. It's not that high up. You can see it there. It's not the greatest, but it's leaning back. But we've got a good preload on it with that little excavator. I'm going to put a stump in it. Oh, there's nails all through it. I can see nails everywhere. So wish me luck. Right towards the hoe here, you can see our weight issue. This saw's running a bit funny, but we're going to continue on with it. I'm going to do a conventional cut because of these nails. I could take a shot there, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put up with much more of this, especially in the back cut. I need this saw to operate in the back cut. Nope. I'm not bothering with it. Okay, friends, the reason we did, I'll show you. The reason we did this conventional, I'll clean this out, is because of this and that. It's right in my cut zone, huge big spike, so we got lucky. So I'm just going to put this camera on the other side of the fence, and we're going to cut this sucker up and bang wedges. So friends, when you got a tree leaning back hard, and you go to put the undercut in,
before you put the back cut in, you're gonna know right when I put the back cut in, you're gonna know what your preload is like. You'll know. When you get in there and sink your bar, this is where you need to feel the tree. Is it gonna pinch? If it does, you need him to yard up a bit. Preload is everything. Coming in even. Good.
So friends, I've talked about this a lot. There's a thing about working together with your rigging. Like you want the wedges to assist that rope. That's a small rope. It's a 1/2-inch rope. It's 100 years old. It don't owe me a cent. I've kicked the snot out of it for years. It's old orange, friends. You know the ones. So this tells a story. When you sink that wedge like that, that tells a story. It tells you that you've got lift, you've got preload, things are good. So you want to still assist that rope. So we get him to pull out a bit, feel it out. You understand what I'm saying? Just because it's moving, just make things go smooth. Bring in another wedge. Assist that rope. You don't know. It could be at its final strand before failure. Why not assist it? Okay, friends. So the chain was acting like it was pinching me, kind of grabbing the chain a bit, but it's not. Look at the wedges; they're sinking. So that tells you we got really good preload. Watch what happens here when I stick this wedge in. As I'm just, oh, did you see that? I moved the bar and the middle wedge popped. That means that wedge lifted that little wedge right off it, the tree right off that little wedge. I just started. Let's pull. Let's go.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Pull her over.
Okay, friends, I want to talk about when you're pulling weight over. Let's just watch this from here. When you pull back weight, this is something to think about, and not a lot of folks do. As it starts to go, if you're going slow, like we are with the excavator, you have a chance of rollout to either side to side because of that weight. As it gets to its place where it's just about to, the point of no return, you'll notice it'll go one side or the other if you don't have fast, hard pull. Every tree scenario is different. Every single one. This one rolls out to the right, not a problem. We knew it would. Watch. See that right there? It rolled into all that back weight, that side weight, or the back weight. It rolled out. Wasn't a problem. We knew it was going to happen. I didn't need a reefing fast, hard pull. But I wanted to point this out, that if you have something that you can hit, like a house or something side to side. He's got an old beat up fifth wheel down there. He says, if you crush it, don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm not going to crush it, but it might get tapped. He goes, don't worry about it. So don't forget that, friends. If you can't have rollout, then you need fast pull.
So how much was that for you? Probably not much, eh?
Not really.
You weren't feeling much. You had a whole bunch left, didn't you? Good. See, those are questions you need to ask the guy on the machine. Those are questions you need to ask him for the next tree. Because the next tree's about 3 times as heavy back. 3 times.
Okay, look. And did you see that roll off the stump? That's because of this back weight. It will literally roll off the stump. You saw that, eh? That's what, look at the hinge wood. It's completely right across the stump. And look at that, friends. That is a huge hinge. And it less there, that thing went right off into its limbs, which I knew would happen. Pretty interesting.
I love this stuff, friends. I do. I love it. To me, it's a mathematical. Well, yeah, it is. It's a formula. I call it. There's a formula for every scenario, and I'm thinking about how strong is that rope? How long have I owned that rope? How much have I shock loaded that rope? What's left in it? I would rappel off that rope tomorrow, that orange one. I would. You think I'm nuts? People think I'm crazy. It's not good practice. It is absolutely not good practice. You want your lifelines and your pull ropes and your bull ropes and your speed lines to all be separate and for that to be their job. But sometimes in life, you know, things happen and decisions have to be made. Jobs have to get done. So anyways, friends, we fire up this. I'm going to just show you this buck with this old power saw that the Tin Man built for Buck and Billy Ray. And I'm telling you, I'm stoked with this saw. I'm just getting to learn it. Friends, this is maple. It's our maple. It's not the hardest wood in the world, but it is definitely hardwood. It's a broadleaf maple. And it's tough when you get it big like this. So this is a good saw, a really good saw. I'm excited about this one. But the video's long enough now, so we're going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked something up. We're going to see you on the next one, obviously. I might go down and see Morgan and give him a hand with the truck. I'm not sure yet. It's Father's Day this weekend. I love all the fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, and everybody. I love everybody. You're welcome in this sandbox anytime, no matter where you're from, what you believe in. Doesn't matter to me. None of it does. It never has. I don't understand that type of thinking. So be here with us. You are special and you are needed and we want you here. So join in the fun on the BBR experience. We'll see you on the next one. Work hard, be honest, and be kind to one another. Catch you on the next one.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I absolutely love that thing.
Friends, for this last sequence, I want to share this with folks, but I want to be here to tell you what's going on. When you fall a tree like we've done today and tomorrow, where I go down, but when you've got all those limbs and weight on the back of a stem, it falls over and it ends up like this, up in the air. So I want to show you what I do. I don't just start cutting the first limb that comes at me because it's going to fall on limbs that are still up in the tree. You're going to create a horrible thing. I want you to watch what I do here. I fall these limbs in sequence so that they lay flat and open up. Falling, timber, production, tree work, rigging, lowering. Ask any tree worker. It's about having a hole for your cutting piece to go into. It's about having a hole, a space for everything. That's what happens. That's what happens on this limbing process. I want you to watch, and we'll catch you on the next video. Let's sequence out right here. Over and out, friends.